Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So North Carolina's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
With the catch, it's Johnson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Lopez to pass. Banks to grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble and throws. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Finds the big tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wideout. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played 1. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. times you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Lopez wants to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Ship. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. It's Wade. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46. The Knights will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Lopez to pass. He's got him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Quick that completion on the out. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lopez wants to fire. It's caught. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps the play going. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down. Punt is in the air. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
The Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Jackson will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Ship. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the left. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Keeps it going. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lopez to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Under fire. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Knights send out the punt unit. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lopez wants to fire. Got a man, it's Gauze. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The bounce house So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That puts them on top here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. That's caught. It's Burke. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Thomas. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Nixon.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with 8.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They get through and it's blocked.
That time, what a surge right up the middle of the field. They were able to get penetration and block the kick.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking for a crease to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Goss. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory? The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer, if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
It's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.